Hi there. So when I went early February, and I just thought I'd give you a quick update as to what's happening in the greenhouse at home. So things are starting to move along pretty quickly now. What I've got in front of us here is the reject onions. With growing such a significant amount of onions, you tend to get the odd one which is no good, or it just isn't good enough. So what I've got here is, you can see there's one of them bulbing. I have had some issues with the maxi bright light that I'm using. The ones that were directly below it, I think, were getting too much of an intense light, so it was causing them to bulb up a bit early. But the ones on the outskirts, so this one here just unfortunately isn't as big as the other ones that I've got. So this one is fine, but it's just not as good as the ones that I've selected to keep. So these are the rejects here. So yeah, with growing the big onions, you tend to whittle down to your best dozen or 2 dozen. So I'm halfway there. So dahlias, I have just installed a heat bed. Just left a little bit open there just to show you. So I got a 24 meter heat cable, and it's just feeling it there. It's pumping out a bit heat. So what I've got is foil on the bottom, which is the thermal foil, soil warming cable running through it, then foil on top. Ideally I should have capillary matting or something like that on top, but this was the only thing that was available. I'm just waiting for some more capillary matting coming in, and I'll get some of that on it. So it's on a Parasine. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this year, but Parasine want stupid money for the thermostat probe. I've seen them up for 80-90 quid. So that it was 34 quid for the cable. And last year I bought the whole kit for about 65 quid. So paying 90 quid for a thermostat, which is actually one of these down here. I'm not paying silly money for that. So what I've done was bought a thermostatic probe from Amazon for, I think it was a tenner, and that's plugged in this here, and it flicks on when it hits 18 degrees. It fires up. So thermostat with the soil warming cable, and then that should kickstart my dahlias. I'm way behind with the dahlias this year, but last year I started them in early January on the hotbed, and I just had a glut of cuttings, which isn't a bad thing, to be honest, but I'm growing selected numbers of certain varieties this year, so I'm not looking for big daft numbers of loads of different plants. So Mary's Jemana over there, Kiwi Gloria, Eastwood Moonlight, Charlie 2, Kenora Challenger, and what I've got here, Moore Place. They're the 6 varieties that I mainly need 25 plus cuttings from. So they're the ones that I've put on the heat bed first. So we'll see what happens with the dahlias. I've got another 20 odd trays down the garden. So once these have started, I'll move them down to the plot and then put some more into the hotbed. So when they're gone as well, I'll have more room to fill up. Chilies. So I'm growing a lot of super hot chili varieties, and I've got a few showing through. So they've been on in this heated propagator for about coming up to 3 weeks now, so they're slow waking up, but they're there and they're waking up. So we'll see what happens with them. So onto the big onions. Lights still on 12 hours, and the days are starting to get a bit longer. So yeah, the light will be increasing shortly. I've also got some quality onions, and more quality onions there from Peter Holden. So I'll get a couple of the big ones out. So I've still got some of these in stand-up pots. They'll be getting switched to air pots when I get some more, and we'll see what happens with them. I've got the odd one down there that's really starting to look good, so we'll see. there's about 50 plants, 40 plants in there, so yeah, looking good. I don't know if you can see that there, but I've got a CO2 exhale, just to put a bit of CO2 back into the grow room, and I've got the fan at the top there, which is just circulating the air around. Yeah, so pretty happy with the giant onions. I've got the plan what I'm going to grow in this year is a 45 litre extra large air pot with that's feed to drain. It's an RTA dripper system, and I want to link that up to this tank, and it's gonna irrigate the onions. Bit high tech. Some people think I'm going way overboard, but now we're aiming for record amounts here, so need to up the game. So that's it for in the greenhouse. I'll do a plot update in the next couple of days, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing down there. Thanks for watching.